Hello friends, Namaste. I am Rajiv and you are watching the Yoga Logics. In the last video, we started the Ashtanga Yoga series with a video on the first step of yogic practices called Yama. The Yamas are the 5 universal moral codes which can be practiced by anyone to gain discipline over our actions and ultimately over our mind. I have shared its link in the video description. Do watch the video to get the maximum benefits out of the series. In today's video, we will learn about the second step in the Ashtanga Yoga series, that is the Niyama, the 5 personal disciplines for the purity of our mind and the body. Before explaining this subject, let me remind you that all the yogic practices that we are going through in Ashtanga Yoga series are meant to bring changes on the mental level by starting from the physical level like the surroundings, the body and the memory pathways in the brain, and these ultimately bring changes in the mind. The human organism can be considered as an organic robot, where the mind can be considered as the set of software instructions running the body and its various actions. The software is constantly changing as we continue to learn, unlearn and relearn. The brain can be considered as the pen drive or the storage of memory, where the information is written into the neuron cells. But the human organism is a much complex mechanism in comparison to a robot. I wanted to remind you this so that we can move forward with a scientific bend of mind to understand the yoga practices. Now we take up the niyamas. The first niyama is Shauch, or the cleanliness of the body, the surroundings, our mind and the speech. Shauch means to purify ourselves from impurities. At the first level, we must keep our surroundings clean and hygienic, which enables a general well-being in us. Second is to keep this body clean by taking water bath, brushing, etc. Third, by keeping our speech clean by observing what we are speaking. We must watch out for the times when we are hurting someone by saying something bad. Third is to keep our mind clean of the negative thoughts in general. But first, it starts from the body, and as the practice advances slowly, the more subtle aspects of mind can be worked upon. There are various cleansing exercises for the body and the mind described in yoga practices such as Basti, Neti, Dhoti, Trataka, Nauli and Kapalbhati. Basti, Nauli and Dhoti are meant for cleaning the internal digestive organs of the body. Neti and Kapalbhati are meant for the cleansing of the breathing organs of the body, which are the lungs and the nasal cavities. Trataka is used for the purification of our eyes. By Trataka practice, the eyes are cleansed of the external impurities like dust and dirt. This practice also works on the mental level by increasing the focus of our eyes and in turn of our mind. We will be taking up these practices in our upcoming videos as these require time to understand and practice them. Friends, all the yoga practices take time to bear results, so we must be patient with them. We move on to the next yama, which is Santosh or contentment. In simple words, Santosha means to be at peace with the present circumstances in one's life and accepting oneself and the environment as they are. This state of balance is needed so that one can work peacefully in the present for a pleasant outcome in the future. This seems totally logical. Satisfaction in the now develops peace of mind, and a calm and distraction-free mind can work better for the future course of actions. We move on to the third niyama, which is tapas. Tapas is related to the words such as persistence, perseverance and self-discipline. Tapas is derived from the Sanskrit word tapa, means warmth, heat or fire. Friends, just like to achieve anything in life, we persevere and go through hardships and struggles. It's the same with the yogic practices. Yoga being a tool for self-transformation, one must be persistent in his efforts to transform oneself even after repeated failures. We have seen that the most successful people in our lives persevere a lot before reaching success. We move on to the fourth niyama, which is Swadhyaya. It means self-study. The word Swadhyaya is made from 2 Sanskrit words. Swa and Dhyaya, where Swa means oneself and Dhyaya means to meditate. Meditation is the unbroken concentration on external or internal object. It means to concentrate or contemplate on oneself. This word can also be understood with its various meanings such as self-reflection, introspection, and observation of the self. Self-study is a very productive tool to gain the understanding of the human body, mind, and its interworkings. One can start by understanding the nature of the body and the mind by introspection on oneself and slowly begin to see the workings of one's body, mind, actions, speech, and thoughts too. For the practice of self-study, the Vedantic literature prescribes the threefold practice of Shravana, Manana, and Nididhyasana, where Shravana means to listen to the knowledge first. Then for the purpose of understanding it, we contemplate on it, which is called Manana. And at last, when the knowledge takes deep root in our mind, we follow that practice in our life, which is called Nididhyasana. We now move on to our last niyama, the fifth one, Ishwar Pranidhana. Friends, on the path of yoga practices, one is a seeker. This means that he or she does not believe or disbelieve before finding any evidence for it. The seeker has been called a mumukshu in the Vedantic literature. The Sanskrit word mumukshu itself means the one who is eager to know the truth. This seeking is a scientific process where one first accepts the knowledge of yoga as a possibility only and tries to verify the knowledge gained from a teacher through the process of experimentation, deduction, derivation, and observation. Ishwara Pranidhana is made of two words, where Ishwara means the true self or the unchanging reality, and Pranidhana means attention or meditation. For a seeker who wants to know the truth, this is a tool to practice the concentration on the idea of the unchanging reality to experience it for himself. Friends, the yogic subjects have various interpretations according to the evolution of the intellectual and temperamental capacity of a yoga practitioner. I have tried to keep the explanations as simple as possible. But if you have any questions related to the videos, please feel free to post them in the comment section and I will get back to you with a discussion video compiling all the questions. And remember, patience and perseverance is the key to achieve results in yoga. So guys, this was today's video on niyamas. Our next video in the Ashtanga Yoga series will be on the asanas, the yogic postures. If you liked today's video and want to know more about yoga in a logical way, do subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. If you think someone might benefit from watching the content in this video, please do not forget to share it. I'll see you soon in our next video. Till then, take care and better your life with yoga. Om Tat Sat.